Hey guys, welcome back, part 5 of the deep playthrough, Killzone Shadowfall. We have to stop some trains which are rigged with bombs by the Hellghast. And we completed 2 of them, and it are 3 in total, I guess. So 1 more to go. And if I'm not mistaken, some sniper should pop up. Unless the game saved yesterday when I finished the previous episode after taking them out. But yeah, it really didn't look like a checkpoint moment. So that would be fine by me, but yeah, they don't appear. So I guess it was saved afterwards. Anywho, or maybe when you quit the game, that it auto saves the moment you quit, but yeah, I don't know. We have something lying over there, ammunition and some grenades. We of course need to be sharp on the collectibles. Okay, we can get down there, I guess. Because this is not an option. And this door is closed. I thought I heard Hellghast, but that's that guy on the monitor spewing his political rants. Let's see what happens if we get here. Maybe we can get the drop on some guys. The game doesn't expect us to... Yeah, I hear them. Holy shit, there they are. And I think it were more than one. Going by his dialogue. This is... Holy shit, this is stupid. Thanks, Al. You saved me. Okay, I have to risk it. Turning my back towards the aggressors. Giving them a chance to shoot me in the back. Okay, let's just go the way the game, I guess, wants us to go. Which is like so. And then we can get some ammo over there. But how do we get there? Is this jumpable? Let's just try it. Yes, it is. That was jumpable. And I actually have no idea where the 3rd train is that we have to clear. It's not down. It's not there. But the enemies were coming from that side, so I guess we have to head on over here, in this direction. Holy shit. And of course, keep an eye out for the passing trains. Ah, there they are. Look at this. Would be good if we can get some cover. Holy shit. Sometimes they really fall really quickly. Like that. It only takes like a couple of bullets. Which is fine, because in real life people can also not take that many bullets. Even Hellghast. And it's also cool to see that actually our little owl, our drone, is pretty effective. He took out that enemy all by himself. And I guess he also saved my life shortly before by distracting the guy that was shooting me in the back. Okay, I have a feeling we have to get up there. But that's no more than just a hunch. Because the HUD is turned off, so... Holy shit. I'm just also checking a bit for collectibles. But I don't think they will be here. That will be a weird place to put collectibles. Let's just move on up. Move it on up. Still, I don't see any train anywhere. I don't presume we need to climb the rails. Let's see what we have to do. I need to take control of the last train before they can execute their plan. I'm running out of time. Okay, the last train. I don't see a last train. Ah, is that a train? No. That's just a structure. I guess it's over there somewhere that we just cannot see it. That could well be, that it's just blocked from sight. But actually that is also where we began the level, so that's a bit awkward. Ah, whatever. The enemies came from here, so... that could be an indication that this is the way to go. Another bomb. Can we get up? No. Let's get to the other part once the train passes. That train I'm talking about. Oh. Sniper rifle, always handy. I don't see any ladder further upwards. Maybe behind that pillar on the other side, but... Come on, game. Give me a hint. No, by the way, I wanted to put the indicator, the objective marker on, but I won't, because that was, I've been spewing so much negativity on the HUD in modern games, making the games foolproof, that it would be hypocritical for me to now simply use the objective marker. I have to figure stuff out on my own. Holy shit. Okay, no train over there. Is that a... What's that? Do you think they indeed put... Oh, now it's gone. I thought a collectible in such a weird place, but it disappeared. It was just a graphical glitch. Okay, game. It's too bad you cannot... God damn it. This is so weird. Why? I didn't even do anything. I just fell off. So we fell off all the way over there, I guess. Ah, we fell off over there. But what stupid ladder is that? Without anything below it. Okay, so I guess the train is not there. The train over there we just cleared. Then I think there was a train somewhere lower that we cleared. Although, again, I have a hard time seeing it, finding it. It's really weird, like trains are not that inconspicuous. And there should be two close by, and I only can see one. Your field of view is really blocked by all the rails, all the tracks. Where's the other one? Ah, there's a train. That could be the one we need. But wasn't that like the second one? This is the second one we cleared is that one. But where is the first one then? Maybe that dropped down in the explosion that happened. No idea, but for sure now all I see is a train over there, of which I have my doubts whether we already cleared it. So let's go and check it out. Yeah, I think that's the one we need to clear. But I'm still curious where the first one is then. That we already cleared. Yeah, it really seemed to have disappeared somehow. Okay, whatever. Let's get to that train. But still it's weird. I can't stand stuff like that. That one we cleared. And we also cleared another one. But that is nowhere to be found. I don't see a train. Unless it is indeed that one, the one we already cleared, but I can't imagine. No, there's also not really like a road to that one. We have to, I think, board it from the top. So I think that's the new one. But that really means that the first one simply has vanished. I can't make anything else of it, I guess. Just checking out one last time. Yeah, that's the last one we tackled. So on this floor, there really is no other train. Except the one we just tackled over there. Maybe on the floor above. It's higher than I actually thought. Ah, okay. It's probably on the track above. Or is it? No, they are hanging, so... So there are no trains on there, because they're hanging from this one. Yeah, that was the one we just tackled. This was the death ladder, I guess. Or where was the death ladder? That we fell off of. Probably a bit more down. Check this out. What the hell is this? It's like a bazooka. Cool. Pretty cool. See how many bullets it has. Three. But where is my... Oh, here. We want our trusty gun. Anyways, we found a new weapon. That's cool in itself. But what we want to find, we did not. Which is the missing train. It's not there. And I'm not sure I can see, but no, I don't think it's over there as well. Now I'm wondering how we boarded that train. Because you can't really get there. Whatever. Maybe those blue shieldings there changed and cordoned it off what previously was accessible. Those blue walls. And that the first train was behind there. I simply don't remember. Okay, let's forget about it. Here, this is what I mean. What I thought to be a collectible. It's just a weird graphical glitch. Alright, we have to indeed get in from the top. Oops. Come on in, bro. It's actually pretty refreshing that, yeah, the game is on the hardest difficulty, but that it's not that hard actually, unless I'm sure there will be super complicated levels where we will be stormed from all sides and just overpowered. But in these little skirmishes, the game is actually pretty easy and also realistic. I like it that they don't simply go by the book that so many other developers do. Like increasing the difficulty means limitless health of the enemies, minimal health of yourself, and increased damage output by the enemies and minimal damage output by yourself. Because that's just such a cheesy way to make it artificially difficult. They didn't do it here. The enemies don't have that much health, and your damage output is still significant. Of course, I cannot really compare it to lower difficulty levels. I've only played very hard, but...
Pulsar 1-8. Yeah. The last train car. It's filled with explosives. Shit! They've linked the bomb in series. I can't defuse at a time.
1-8! Get back in here now! We need to disable that train and head straight for the central station!
Woohoo!
There are hundreds of civilians trapped in there. We need to shoot the train off the rails. Use the minigun. Go! Go! Blow out the drive system. Shoot the cable hooks. Do not let that train get to the central station.
Cool. Still weird that the VTOL makes no sound whatsoever.
Congratulations, soldier. You just saved a lot of lives. We traced the feed. He's right here in West Vector. We've never had a confirmed sighting before now.
Some of us refuse to lay down and die. Some of us refuse to let a foreign enemy dictate our
TAC ops are en route. Elevators are shut down. We're evacuating the lower floors. We have confirmed sighting of Tyrann on the upper levels. I want you to go in, rendezvous with the ground team, and secure the hostages. Off the record. Tyrann takes priority. You understand?
It almost feels like there's an audio channel missing. It was so quiet, only his voice, like he's like in a studio room, it sounded. There is no engine sound.
On a stick.
There's no engine sound, there is no wind rush. It was just a really
Suspects
weird.
are holed up in the room below. Ready to breach through the pool skylight on your go.
Okay,
You can
okay.
breach right now or find another entry point. Your call, sir.
Why can I not pick that up? Huh? I can only carry one type of grenade, probably. Yes. Yeah, let's just go with the C4 or the sticky explosives. It's cool that you can pick it up. Or do we just go with these? Let's go with the explosives. Oh man, I'm now thinking, were we thorough enough in the train as regards collectibles? Maybe there are some here? No, not really. But you never know. And I heard and I see on Helgast.
Hostiles alerted. Entry team clear to breach.
Holy shit. Some serious fighting going on. We're missing the party.
What's your six?
It's also cool that you're not always like in the bad position. We are here, and actually now the Helgast are in a worse spot. A lot of games put you like in the underdog position and make you like the hero surviving it or winning it at the end. But here that's pretty realistic. It's actually pretty evenly matched. But before I'm going in, I cannot go in before just checking the... Holy shit. The collectibles. Because as you noticed in the spaceship level, sometimes the collectibles really are in a place that is out of plain sight. And you really have to get a certain angle behind objects to be able to see them. It would be cool if we could climb this. Unfortunately, we cannot. What the hell is lying on the floor there? Oh, these are lamps. Light bulbs. Let's check out the city one more time. Cool city. A bit of flickering going on. Or Z fighting or whatever it is. I remember the mountains in Skyrim. They used to have something called like Z fighting. If you modded the game, then it would flicker. Apparently it were textures fighting for, or levels of details fighting for prevalence or whatever. Let's see. No, we cannot open the door, but there was a hatch here. Let's see what this does.
Hostiles down.
I want that emitter found. Get that off the air. Now. Enemy one hostile. Cover my six.
Ah, fuck! I thought I would just be able to jump out of the way. Ah, cool.
I found their broadcast uplink. Tyrann's not here.
Command information.
Confirmed hostages in there. Watch your fire.
Yeah, but that's the annoying thing with those action-packed game. It's actually a really weird combination, like an action-packed game mixed with collectibles. That's because it's either one or the other. Either you need to have a bit of space and room to get the collectibles. But often you don't get that. Ah, that was the big gun, probably, the drone. Often you don't get that because the game just continues with the action. Collectibles really, like they are really fitting like in an adventure game, like Uncharted or anything.
What makes you think?
Here we can get like, I think, oh, that's C4. I thought it were binoculars. In those games you really have like time to just explore around, but in games like this, it's yeah, maybe you should simply, it's of course better for replayability, put collectibles in, but maybe they should simply not put them in at all. Rescue the hostages in the gym, rescue the hostages in the kitchen, rescue the hostages in the broadcast room. Okay. Maybe it's, yeah, don't want to be a party breaker. I really like collectible hunting, so I'm gonna go with keeping them in. But I could understand if they made the case saying we have a shooter, we have an action-thrilled piece of software. We want you to get into the flow of the story, which is fast-paced. So no collectibles in this game. That is, I could understand that.
Untie me, hurry! They're coming back! I don't care what you're gonna do, just get me out of here!
Right. I find that a bit annoying, that some doors you can open and some you cannot. And there's not really a way to tell from the outside. Where are our buddies? They all have been shot. Pussies. Collectible. Government, single party Helga state established 2361, population 1.1 billion, area 12 million square kilometers. New Helgen came into existence after second extrasolar war and the partitioning of Vecta. Its economy is driven by vast stores of petrocide that is harvested from planet Helgen. However, years of political corruption and infighting have prevented this wealth from reaching the people. As a result, the country has suffered economic hardship and social unrest for over a decade. The country is a breeding ground for militant terrorism and poses a major security risk to Vecta's social and economic interests. New Helgen has a history of human rights abuse and continually uses political propaganda and state violence to control and coerce its people. Reports show that 1 in 3 children are malnourished and the leading cause of death in rural areas is poor sanitation. Okay, but of course you don't know whether this piece of news was propaganda itself by Vecta, but let's just assume Vecta are the good guys and they speak the truth. All-purpose renewed stucco. Yeah, I must say sometimes they are a bit too colorly. They really look like they have like sharp, fast, fashionable sneakers from the Nike store or their own design that they made on the Nike website. It's a bit unfitting for Helgast.
Just terrible. I'm lost for words. I truly am. The city skyline wreathed in smoke. I know fire crews are working hard to try and get these under control. Oh my god. That's another explosion. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Do we know where that is?
A little bit of exposition. Ah, cool. Destructible. No.
One hostile! Hands on sight!
Ah, that was pretty effective. Did you see? Let's do that again.
Hostiles down. Kitchen clear.
Secure those hostages, 1-8.
I still heard a Helgast. It's pretty cool. The country is called Helgen, and I think the people are called Helgast, like it's a guest. And for me, as a Dutch guy, it has more of a more funny ring to it, because guest or gast, it also has like this meaning like dude, for instance. What in the US would be dude. It's like, hey, gast.
You have to help me. Take my wife to another room.
Come on, come on. Go help the others.
Help!
I'm pretty sure there are some Helgas behind here.
I see him.
I see you too. Very cool. The firefights through the destructible environments. Very cool. They're really quite creative to not just make it a run-of-the-mill shooter. And actually, still I say,
On those hostages.
for a hard difficulty level, it's way too easy. But actually I like it, because just bullet sponges, I've seen them now so many times. Also a terrific game, Gears of War 4 on the hardest difficulty level. But it was a bit annoying, like shooting like full clips into enemies without them giving a crap. Here, can't we do something with this thing? No, probably not. I still don't really have a bearing on this floor. It's a bit confusing. So... And also on which doors you can open and which not. Because of course I know we just have to get to the hostages. But we also have to simultaneously clear the level from
I'm lost for words.
collectibles.
City skyline reason.
Otherwise, I'm not allowed to call it a deep playthrough. Okay, I guess we were already here. Yeah, I guess we can just go through the next room. Oh, the door is closed, so we need to go, at least. That's what I thought. It's locked, right? No, it's not. You see, that's the annoying thing. Sometimes you can open them and sometimes you can't. Anywho, I lost my train of thought. Not sure whether I was telling something. Maybe about bullet sponges or about the collectibles that we did need to keep in mind. Because I find Nothing more. This is such a cloak suit, I guess, that he can resemble a Vecta soldier, a VSA soldier. There's nothing more less giving a smaller feel of accomplishment than ending a chapter that you thought you went through pretty thoroughly and seeing that you missed like 30% of the collectibles. I would like to avoid that, but I'm sure it will happen again. So these are like the cloak soldiers. And again, all with their like super snappy, fashionable sneakers. Trendy sneakers.
Hurry up! Untie me! There's people in the other rooms.
Command Zulu 2-1. All hostages are accounted, thanks to Shadow 1-8. Over. Roger, Zulu 2-1. Good job, everyone.
No problem, HQ. Not.
Shadow 1-8, this is Command. We're getting reports that some hostiles have escaped. Stand by for update. Kill 'em. We've got telemetry coming in. Looks like Tyrann's on the move. 1-8, scans show they're 7 levels below. 40th floor.
We'll rappel down from the balcony. Let's go.
Holy shit.
Roger, 1-8. Monitoring. Advance and report.
You see how effective the owl is? It's crazy. You can really let him mop things up. We will repel from the balcony, okay. Where the hell is the balcony? And why am I the only one here? Oh. They also have like their own little defense shields. Hopefully he also has a battery that... No, he has a pretty powerful battery. Let's go to the other side. Holy shit. Man. Let's see what he can do, we can do. Oops.
The images we're seeing here are quite unimaginable. Just terrible. I'm lost for words. I truly am. The city skyline. I know fire crews are working hard to try and get these under control. That's another explosion. Do we know where that is?
Alright. That was pretty funny. Shield against shield. I assume we have to... Yeah, it's a pretty cool gun. But I trust my trusty machine gun. I assume we have to go where the enemies are popping up. That's usually the case. So probably there's now somewhere like a button prompt that I don't see because the HUD is turned off. We have to rappel down from the balcony.
The images we're seeing here are quite unimaginable.
Aha, this is... that was a good guess. We have to get 7 floors down, I guess. With him! Holy shit, that's the bad guy.
I'm not as easy to kill.
Oh shit, wait. Ah, fuck. This is again a quick time event and I didn't see the button prompt. I'm dead now. Or maybe not. Maybe this is part of the game.
Keep the knife, you'll need it.
Whoa, that's really like just as freaky.
Visual on Tyrion.
Just as freaky as the antagonist in Far Cry 3. That super psychopath on the island. This is just as irrational behavior, like purposefully not killing your enemy, just
On the move.
teasing him.
1-8. Secure Tyrion alive. This is Sinclair. Scratch that. Shoot to kill.
Keep it moving. Let's go.
This is almost like the Joker levels of crazy. Which is actually, if it's really like super irrational, it becomes much more scary than if you're like this super dangerous guy but that acts rational, like in his own interest. Like if you're like mental, you really have no way what to expect, which makes which is way more scary in my book. Okay, I don't see a collectible here, so let's get to our buddies. Let's check the time, because it's also still unfortunately the working week. Okay, we can get through to the next checkpoint.
There he is. Shit. Cross, Marshal.
Holy shit. Felt I could still make it. Come on, game. Hello.
There he is. Shit. Can you make it across, Marshal?
I think so. Okay, there we have the dude. Wardrobe, clothing, wardrobe. Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh, this is actually also pretty fun. Come on, guy. Sometimes I'm really wondering on what difficulty level the game is, but because it really, they go down like super easy. Not sure what these things are. Maybe we can shoot them for some environmental damage. Let's check it out. I think so. Yes. Let's keep that in mind. No collectibles here.
There! On the platform! PID on Tyrion! Red! Tyrion is boarding an ISA-designated dropship! Kill it! Don't let them escape!
Yeah, what can I do? Cannot really hold him. What the hell do I need to do? I don't know. I have no idea where the reticle is aimed at. Holy shit, but pretty spectacular. Woo!
Sir, looks like they're heading for the wall. You have to let go of the rope.
Okay, okay. Okay, that was a death. I'm not sure which button is letting go of the rope. No. Do we have to replay this? Oh, why not just... Oh no, we don't need to replay it. That would be stupid. Let's see what happens if we hit it. Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. We get damaged.
There! On the platform!
Okay, let's just, for the fuck of it, put the HUD on for a second to know which button to press.
Boarding an ISA designated dropship. Charlie, don't let them escape.
It said climb rope. I climbed the rope. Use aisle zipline mode to get to an advantage area. Oh damn, I totally forgot that. There are of course areas below and also at that train track that we simply could have used the zipline. I haven't used that in a long while now. God damn it, I'm such an asshole. It could well be that there are hidden locations with collectibles. Okay, mental notes, do not forget the zipline ability. Hello. Okay, and now it says climb the rope, right? Here, climb the rope.
Sir, looks like they're heading for the wall. You have to let go of the rope.
Yeah, let go of the rope. Okay, now it worked.
Pulsar! Get those AA guns offline!
Sir, you need to get the hell out of there! Now!
Your persistence. I respect that. But it's in your nature to lose.
Holy shit. Very cool section. And he is a cool antagonist. He is indeed just as freaky as the guy from...
Good. Good.
Far Cry 3.
Excellent work.
God damn it.
Have the assets set in place. I want the option to go mobile if we have to. Lucas, when I look out there, I see our enemies testing us. Seeing if we have the resolve.
If you send me back in, I will find him. I promise.
Tyrann must be made an example of. They have to know that we are strong. We have to show them. We're sending you in as a refugee, using the deportation as cover. Once you're on the other side, you'll make contact with an informant, codenamed Zeus. He'll give you Tyrann's location. Find him. And execute. Then make your way to the extraction site. We have been given an opportunity, Lucas. An opportunity to convince everyone we are right. You see what they're like. These people are animals. All of them. The threat is real. It's not just on the other side. It's come here. To our home. We must defend it. At all costs.
Okay.
Citizens.
Fuck, it's a new chapter. I'm sure I missed a lot of collectibles.
Today, our hopes were answered. From now on, you will work hard to reintegrate and make the sacrifices that are required to lift us to glory. In all areas of life.
But by the way, this is cool. Now we are getting in Killzone environmental
the state of New Helghan welcomes you home.
typical environmental atmosphere.
Like that. We have rights too.
Like rubble, grey, dark, not like the happy sci-fi city.
Why are we going along with this? It's pathetic. We should fight back. Don't draw attention. You're gonna get us killed.
To have strength, we must produce strength. To produce strength, we must sacrifice.
Bunch of Nazis.
You're clear. Please step in. Stop. You're clear. Move on. Stop. Clear. Move on. Stop. You're clear. Please step in. Stop. Next, come on.
Very cool that you actually need to wait a little bit, just like in real life.
You're clear. Please step in.
Like waiting for the train or something.
Stop. You're clear. Move on.
Makes it feel realistic, like really waiting like a couple of minutes.
Wait for you on the outside.
Come on. Stop. You're clear. Move on.
Tension building. 3 more to go.
Go.
Wait, sir. Wait, sir. What's going on? My husband's right there. Wait, sir. My husband's right there.
We have one. We have what? We are all Vectans, right? Or are this crossbreeds that are only allowed?
All right, you're clear. Step through. Next, come on.
Unable to process. Insufficient data. Please try again.
Got one.
Holy shit.
Next, come on. Stop. Look forward. Clear. Move on.
Wow, this was a cool section.
Moving, traitor.
Hello.
Keep moving.
Let's see. In Half-Life, they would kick you. Yeah. Here they don't kick you. They just shoot you. Anyways, very cool section. I am going to have to check the collectibles because this is a new chapter, so it's also fitting to put it in a new episode. So let's just try to round off this episode by first checking how far we got with the collectibles in the previous chapter. I really am afraid to look because it's probably again very bad, and while I have the idea that I looked into every nook and cranny. Okay, the first level we missed 3 out of 9, And I will do that at the end of the game. I will go back there and mop them up. Second level, we did everything. One I found with a bit of a YouTube tip, a bit cheating. And this is the one we just, chapter 4 is what I'm gonna look at now. And it's almost like getting your exam results back. I'm a bit anxious. I'm pretty sure we failed, but let's see. Yeah, we failed miserably. God damn it. We again have 3 out of 9 missing. Jesus. That's also not 1 out of 9, but 3. That's a lot. Of course, for a playthrough, I really cannot keep replaying it until we find everything. Or maybe I can. Why not? It's a deep playthrough after all. It's a blind playthrough and deep. But yeah, that really would probably entail replaying sections over and over again. You also don't see in which part of the chapter you missed out. Here in this part, for sure not, because it was like a cinematic part. Probably here in this apartment level, that internal floor, maybe I missed out on one behind those walls, maybe. And yeah, maybe with the trains, but I looked pretty extensively on the tracks, and I would also find it absurd if they would plant like a collectible behind a pillar on like these super stretched tracks, because that would mean that you really have to walk every level of those long winded tracks, which are like 4 levels, different floors, so to say, just to scout it out. That would just be stupid. There were 2, I think, comic books in the trains. In the last train, there immediately the cinematic started once we hit the cart with the bombs. So there wasn't. Yeah, I don't think there was a collectible over there. So either it's on the tracks. There were 2, I think, comic books inside the 2 other trains. So I doubt whether there is a collectible more in those trains. So it probably is out on the tracks, or I simply missed 3 collectibles in this first part, which is really weird. But I am afraid, because otherwise I have to what shall I do? Because I can, of course, do collectible hunting all the way at the end. Probably that's the best for the playthrough. Otherwise, everybody, in the case that anybody is watching, which I doubt because nobody visits my channel, but the only viewer will be me when I'm in the elderly home and have nothing to do. Just watch back my own playthroughs. But and by the way, this is then also a hi from myself to me in the future, if I watch it back in the elderly home. Hello, old Rombbb. Anyways, I could finish the game, and that's probably what I should do, and then afterwards go back to all the levels that I missed out, the collectibles, and try to mop them up. So that people can tune off after the main storyline finished and keep tuned in if they want to see the collectible hunts. Or I could, after each chapter that I missed something, replay the chapter and immediately try to mop them up, and only progress with the main storyline once the full chapter is complete. I am complete as regards collectible hunting. The advantage of that is, of course, that the level is more fresh in your mind, so you know where where you've been. The chapters are not that long, so it's all pretty well still in memory. Probably better than compared to revisiting those chapters after we finish the whole storyline. So I'm totally in a bind. For the playthrough, it's better to do it all at the end, the missing collectible hunt. But yeah, for my own feeling, I feel I failed and should only be allowed to continue after I succeeded, after I completed finding all the collectibles. So I'm afraid I am going to go that route, guys. I am afraid. Yeah, then it's not nice for the playthrough, but this playthrough probably will not be watched by many people. At all, because the game is really old. And of course, everybody that wanted to watch Killzone Shadowfall playthrough would probably have done so already like 3 years ago. So, yeah, that is like a factor that could tip the scale into indeed checking out all the collectibles on a per chapter basis. But if I'm gonna do that, then I best can immediately also mop up these collectibles of the second chapter. So I'm probably in the next episode I'm gonna mop up the collectibles in this chapter, then the collectibles in this chapter, and then I am going forward. And while going through the levels, I am going to be even more perceptive on the collectibles. And not to say that I won't go into the action anymore, but also finding the missing ones in Chapter 2 and Chapter 4 probably will give me a better feel on where the developers typically put them away, where their secret hiding spots are, and if they are really far stretched or whether they are actually hiding in plain sight. So that will give me a better feel of what to look out for when just progressing into blind territory from chapter 5 onwards. And that would then hopefully result in not having to replay chapters to mop up missing collectibles, but just finding them all during the first run through of a chapter. So yeah, I think I made up my mind. So there will be in the next episode backtracking going on. If you don't like that or don't want to watch it because you already saw it, then of course you can skip ahead. I'm not really sure in what episodes chapter we will continue with the storyline in chapter 5. I think it will be the episode after the next episode, because the next episode will be mopping up chapter 2 and chapter 4, and then that will probably at least take an hour, maybe even longer. And after that episode, probably we will just continue with chapter 5. Of course, I hope you will stick around also with the mopping up. But if not, I fully understand. Yeah, I fully even understand if you tune out at all, that you just don't like the setup of this playthrough. But yeah, this is just... I will not do all my playthroughs like this. But yeah, I will do this one like this. So... yeah, that is what it is. So either tune out or yeah, preferably stick with it. And I hope you still get some enjoyment, viewing pleasure out of this playthrough. And for sure hope to see you in the next part. And for the meantime, guys, as always, I keep on hammering it in. Never forget, keep on gaming. See you later.